Board members, this is a lengthy motion, and I'll do my best to get through it because it has several parts to it. And we will leave that to Stuart to go back over the tape. That's why we tape record these things. And so this has been a long time coming. This is with our 215 Bodart building, and all the folks in the room know that property at the end of Bodart Street downtown here, the former old fire station and other names that it's called. But we're excited that we do have a prospect that wishes to lease that building from the EDC and bring us a destination restaurant. So it's my privilege and honor with the board's indulgence to kind of craft this motion with your changes added in as we go if I misread. But Forney Economic Development Board would like to put forth an incentive package for Enos Pizza Tavern to locate at 215 Bodart, and in doing so we would offer a 5-year lease, and with the terms year 1 at $3,500, year 2 at $3,650, year 3 at $3,800, year 4 at $3,950, and year 5 at $4,100. And during the term of that lease, like we have for other tenants, EDC will pay the property taxes, and we also carry insurance on all our buildings as well, and they will do the same and carry their own insurance and list us as an additional insured. We will also offer them one 5-year renewal option after the first 5 years have gone by, and that renewal option would show an increase of $150 per month on each one of those years. It would increase $150 per year additional over the year before. And at that time on the option renewal, Enos would be responsible for the insurance and the taxes. So it would basically move to what is normally called a triple net lease. In addition, Forney EDC will provide a $100,000 incentive, and this would be a reimbursable amount, such as Enos would incur $100,000 in move-in expenses and provide us with the necessary receipts and invoices, and we would reimburse that $100,000. And that would be in any increment. So in other words, they would not have to incur the full 100 for us to reimburse. So if they occurred 25, showed us 25, we would pay 25 up to a total of $100,000. Enos would also be provided a no-interest loan from the EDC for $120,000, and this would require a separate legal agreement, as that would be drawn up, and these monies will be repaid by them over the course of that first 5-year lease agreement. And thank you, Mr. Burris, for helping to craft that. Year 1, we would add $1,000 to their monthly rent. Year 2, $1,500. Year 3, $2,000. Year 4, $2,500, and year 5, $3,000. This would achieve our repayment of the $120,000, and also that remains in place whether they lease or if they decide to purchase the building during that term. They would still have the 5 years to repay that. And then Forney EDC would sell this property to them at 215 Bodart, which includes the building and the parcel land in the back that contains the grease trap. And we would allow them to have a right of first refusal to purchase that property within the original term of the lease. And it could happen within as soon as the first year, the completion of the first year in business, okay? Then also, Forney EDC would grant them a right of first refusal to purchase or to lease or purchase the real estate at the adjacent location of 211 South Bodart, which is currently where Groovies is located. And we would do that with the understanding that they would, Enos would have purchased the 215 building first. They have to have purchased that one first before we would even consider letting them purchase the 211 building. Some clarification on that, not part of the motion. Groovies is currently in that building, and they're a great tenant. And I've approached the owners, and they understand they have a right of first refusal right now with their current lease agreement, and that lease continues for, I think, 2 or 3 more years. They're wonderful tenants. They're considering whether to purchase that building or not. So they may exercise that option. If they do, then this is a moot point. But I want everybody here to know this is not trying to move Groovies out of that space or any such thing. They are wonderful. They are great tenants. I never hear a peep out of them. And they just do good business. Christy and Robert are wonderful people. And that's the kind of tenants you want. And I think that's why our Enos folks were excited about having them next door, because we've had that discussion. They would love for them to